Where's the cameraman? Alpha, Omega, your asses are on probation. Now the cameraman. The cameraman. Where the hell are you? You're showing just my head to the people. Anyway, this is a total commercial. If you don't want to send money to my cause to the Philippines, turn this one off. It's going to be boring as hell, okay? Where's the Allison! Allison! You changed the camera on the video! Alright, here we go. I'm going to show you something, and I think I can do this. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Okay, let me get a little closer. Do you see that little girl? Okay, do you see no socks, borrowed shoes, skinny little arms, skinny little legs, rotten house? That's the house in the Philippines. They're all rotted like that because of the rain. And I don't know if I can get her close enough. Okay, there she is. Okay, that's my baby, Allison. And when I got her in the Philippines, she was in a hospital and about to die because no one had $24 to send for penicillin for typhoid fever. I sent the $24. I got her out of the hospital, and she is my adopted daughter today. Now, cameraman, pan back. I'm going to fire his. I can't find anyone that's confident except me. Now, here is the new Allison. Now, this was a year ago or so ago. That's my girl now. She's 9 years old there. And she's in public school. And in the Philippines, she couldn't afford to go to public school. And she has, finally, you people, helped her to understand about bank accounts. When she was watching me set up bank accounts for the Philippines, she wanted a bank account, and now she'll be 10 next week. If you want to send her birthday money, just tag it. She keeps thinking, all this money is hers. I go, honey, it's fiduciary. Daddy can't spend one damn dime on you. Oh, okay. Can I get on and ask for money? I go, I guess you could. You're a resourceful little girl. You could ask for money. So her birthday is January 7th. She'll be 10 years old. If you want to send Allison a few bucks for her birthday, you're welcome to do that. But make sure you tag it that it's for Allison. Don't commingle any of the money. If your money's being sent for other children who did not get out of the Philippines and who are hungry, please tag it so I don't ever mistake and commingle the money. So anyway, could I get the cameraman? You bastard. I think he's on vacation today. He's in the break room? Okay, he's in the break room. Okay, I'm going to break his neck. Cameraman, take the insulation out of the picture. All right. So, that's what a few dollars can do, folks. That's what a few dollars. I don't mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm not asking you to donate thousands of dollars or get into a monthly, you can save this child for $19.95 a month. No! That ain't the Bard's way. The Bard is, I don't need God to tell me what the hell to do. I've lived 65 years. I know what the hell to do. I'm not going to have them miss their Christmas here in my family. No. I'm going to, like I said in my last video, I'm going to give 30 bucks a couple days here when we get paid. And if I'm not willing to put my money into my program, why should you put any in? Why should you put any in? I know what a few dollars can do for a child in the Philippines. I have a picture of Abigail. I'll show you a picture of Abigail same way. Abigail never smiled in the Philippines. Never smiled in the Philippines. And when she met me, the first day that we met, she didn't really know who I was, and I didn't know who she was. And she ran across the room with a little towel wrapped around her and grabbed me like I was Jesus. My heart just melted. I never imagined at that moment I would have any way of adopting a foreign child at my age, with my mental illness and with the divorces that I've had. I never thought I would be cleared by any court and any psychologist. Well, She's here in the United States. Now, Allison said to me the other day, the 9-year-old, she says, Dad, I have to go to school early. I have to practice square dancing. I don't know, really? So you're learning to square dance? She said, yes. And when I touched and held the boy of the hand of the boy, it felt good. I go, oh shit. She's only in 3rd grade. Allison! So I'm trained as a social worker, so I've been trained not to ever respond to idiotic chaos. So I rode along a little bit in the car, and I said, well, honey, I said, if this boy asked you to marry him, would you marry him? In an instant, I said, Allison, you're in 3rd grade. She said, well, it felt good on my hand. I go, jeez. So I dropped her off at school. She was getting out of the car, and she said, Dad, I'll see you later. And I said, Allison, please, make your hand behave. She's laughing her butt off, and off she goes to school. Well, my little Abigail, she was in public school in the Philippines. I think it's 60 pesos, which is $1.50 per year. Some of the kids can't go. Their parents don't have $1.50. And Abigail, I moved out of the Filipino public school into a private school. Now that sounds fancy in the United States. My kids are in a private school. It wasn't that fancy, believe me. But if you were an American, your children were kidnapped or killed or held for ransom. And I had to protect her and Allison, so I moved them over to a private school. And Allison did very well on the test, the pre-test to get in. Abigail flunked the pre-test, and the principal came to me and says, you know, Abigail's not smart enough. She'll never make it here. You're going to have to keep her back in the Filipino public school. And I went home and I thought about it a little bit, and then I got a little email from Abigail that said, Dad, I'm really sorry that I don't smile, but I'm not a happy person. I'm so poor. Yeah. That broke my heart, melted my heart. I went back over to the school and I said, listen, I think she can make it. I think that she's just in a situation with 60 kids in a classroom. She's not going to matriculate there, but I think she can. And I don't want to divide the girls up. I want them to stay together. So you take her for a month, I'll pay for it, and if at the end of a month she's not matriculating, kick her out. I'll make other arrangements. Well, long story short, she matriculated. She began to smile. She's working now. I insist that my kids work. Yeah, I'm a bad dad. I'm a bad dad. She's 14 years old, and she babysits. She washes cars, and she cleans people's houses, and boy, she is not a spender. She is a saver. And I went down and got her own account and her own ATM card that she can get out of her account. And she saves and saves. The girl hardly ever gives a penny to anyone, and she donated $20, which is a lot of money for Abigail, to her brother. And I tagged it in the Philippines, and he got 800 pesos. And he bought, what did they say he bought? He bought a pencil that writes, that has, you know, cartridges inside the pencil, and some other kind of a small item. That was his Christmas. That was his Christmas. He doesn't have many teeth at all. He was like Allison. Axel is 12, and you see a picture of him. You know, you're looking at $5,000 of dental work on a 12-year-old. No milk. Nothing. So, Abigail now plays classical piano. She can hear a song on the radio or the TV or what. Not the radio. They don't listen to radios. Oh, shit. Marconi was my classmate. She bought, with her own money, an iPhone. She bought, with her own money, school clothes for herself. She bought, with her own money, a little computer. It's not a big one, but it's a little computer. And her earphones. And Mom put her on our Signal Wi-Fi so that she can call her friends and whatever. Here's a girl that had nothing. Was nothing. Now she is class. She dresses like a little princess. She has many friends, all classes, all colors, all races, all dialect. She has, Mexican friends. She's taken Spanish. She's learning to speak Spanish. So she'll be trilingual. She speaks Spanish, Tagalog, and Visayan. And she's an A student. Straight A student. She works and works. That bedroom over there, that light is on from 4 o'clock when she gets home until 9 or 10 at night, and I'm here, Dad, is this the right word, Dad? I'm doing homework. She's a straight A student. She ran on the track team last year. Now, for you that have kids and some money, those are not unusual things. In the Philippines, they're unheard of. They're unheard of. Do your children have a couple of guards with an AK-47 standing in front of the school so people don't come in and kill? Well, now that I say this, it doesn't have as much effect as it did with all those poor little kids in Connecticut that were killed. But that's what was going on and still goes on every damn day in the Philippines. So, I took my retirement money. No, I'm not a big important person. No, I don't have a big head. No, I had other things to do. I could have got a boat or, maybe some kind of a cabin and bought some guns and hunting and a little bit of stuff like that. Maybe I could have bought a couple of 14-year-olds. Where's Joseph when you need him? Where's the Smith syndrome when you need him? Anyway, I spent my retirement money for the kids. $20,000 each to immigrate here, and Mercy $20,000, about $60,000. And I don't have a lot. I have enough. I have a nice house, new cars, and, I have enough. But these kids had nothing. And for me to give them $1 or $2, I'm telling you, they lit up like a fireworks show at a Chinese parade. When I was in the Philippines and I gave them 40 pesos, which is $1, they could walk down, there was no transportation, they could walk down to the little store, and all the kids in the neighborhood followed them because they knew they had an American father and that Allison would probably buy for everybody out of her money. Abigail bought for herself. She's changing a little bit, but Allison, my gosh, that little girl shared everything. And they would go down to the store and buy little penny pieces of candy, and it was money that they never had. Money, little kids with no clothes, with skinny little arms, with, beautiful big smiles. They're happy people, but they're very poor people. So, let me go back. Cameraman! Shit. He's still in the break room. He's a damn American. Where's the... Here... Props! Props! Get your ass in here! Alright. Here is the baby of the hour. Folks, that's the way I found her. And that's the way you're finding your children when you feed them for a week. $1 will feed that child for a week in the Philippines. $5 will feed her for a month. So, if you've got it, flaunt it. You men especially, the women are still outdoing the men. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to challenge not only Monson to match what I'm doing, but the Mormons. I haven't gotten one donation from the Mormons. 30,000 Mormons have looked at my channel. I get about 150, 200 a day. Not one! Break your record, Mormons. Send it in and say, I'm a Mormon and I'm proud to feed children. I'm not just going to build malls anymore, and I'm not going to just send money where I don't know where it goes. You show me the receipts, you show me the kids, you show me barred rice going into them, I'm on board. Okay, appreciate you guys. You can donate, go over to the YouTube New Caribou webpage. There's post office boxes there, there's PayPal and credit cards. So for Allison and the rest of the kids over there, do what you think is right. Please don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. You don't have to do this. But I wanted to do this. Thanks.